The wait is over. It's game time on WZOT 101.9. This is Rockmart Football, presented by
the Nathan Dean Agency, Armor Realty, Fast Track Car Wash, John Purser Allstate, 101 Church, Michael Tenney Main Street Realty, Dean Presley Floyd, Pascal Lawn Care Service, Floyd Medical, Brad Graham and Taylor Transport.
All right, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to historic Hilburn Field here at the City of Rockmart Rec Department field now, as Robert's trying to find the key to get further upstairs than where we're at now. And we're in a little bit of a delay as we are waiting on the officials to arrive. And I'm going to say that message did not get passed to them, that this game has moved from Rockmart High School to Hilburn Field, and the officials have not gotten here yet. The game was never canceled and was never changed, and so see Coach Brandon Haywood is the head coach of the JV, or the middle school. Josh Duff is one of his assistants, as well as Dante Jones. And then you got a couple of high school assistants here, as Josh Holliday, Chuck Thaxton, as they're all here. And Cedartown is led by Chris Wigley, his first year at Cedartown Middle. And so Robert's trying to figure out how to get upstairs. He's got all these keys on his key ring and doesn't have one to a simple padlock. So, but we're still waiting on the officials to get here before we can get started. Good crowd starting to file in here as this cross-county rivalry of the middle school variety is going to kick off here today at some point in time.
Yeah, it's just got an update. We don't know nothing.
We don't know anything. All right.
No.
Don't have a key to get up there, but you can go right here in one of these windows, all right? That's what I told you. That's the best thing to do.
So we're still no word on the officials. So both teams are here. The athletic director, Barry Williams, is here with Kent Mathis down in the far end zone. As we're up here in the press box. And
sorry about that. Otherwise,
All right.
All right, Robert. Well, you were talking to him down on the field. Do we have an update on the officials, or we just kind of waiting in limbo here?
I think they were asking me to officiate, and I said, think better of that. So I bet you I just saw a van drive by with Rome drywall. I bet you that's some officials from Rome coming. So
you would be able to officiate that game if you could just stand on the 50 and deal with that.
Yeah, well, I could do that. That's about it. But no, I haven't got it.
I would. You stand on one side and I'll stand on the other, and we'll just handle that.
Okay.
So.
But no, I think they are coming. So
I'm gonna stick my head out. I don't know. This is about as far out as I can get. So we are. If you've ever been here, we're on about the 30-yard line. So not the 50 of where traditional press boxes are, but the scoreboard is, Robert, that's the original scoreboard that's been here, right?
Been here for a long time. I don't know if it's the one that was here when they won in 1950 or not, but it's been here a long time.
So
I see an official coming in, so
yeah,
that's good news.
So, but yeah, we got some.
I
think she wants the music off. So
we want to thank some of our sponsors too: Dave's Super Center, Chick-fil-A, Family Savings Credit Union, A+ Storage, and Lewis Motors for sponsoring the middle school championship. Also, we got TNT Insulation, Harrelson Termite, Silver Comet Furniture, Totally Bronze, Freeman Harris Funeral Home, Philo Hardware, McNabb Tire and Wheel, Century Bank, Sherman Ross State Farm, Alvis Miller Funeral Home. That's just a few right now, Jeff.
Yeah, and I think the officials are here, so until they come out onto the field.
Well, the white cap is coming on the field right now.
There we go. So they're getting ready. So why don't we throw it back to Brian for probably, Brian, let's go for 2 minutes and let you get some more spots in. And maybe the rest of the officiating crew will show up here, and we'll be ready for kickoff.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
Are your power bills way too high? Are you staying cold in the winter? Maybe it's time you contact your local insulation dealer, Timmy Montgomery, for insulation inspection. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs from new home construction to general repair. TNT Insulation also specializes in spray foam insulation. Stop by to see them at 562 Pea Ridge Road in Rockmart or give them a call at 770-684-1887.
Hey friends, Jeff Bailey here with Dave's Pre-Owned Super Center in Rockmart. Make sure the next time you're in the market for a car, truck, or SUV, you take the short drive over to little old Rockmart and find out what the buzz is all about. You'll be glad you did, and so will your wallet. So come on by and meet our friendly staff, and we'll have you busting bugs in no time. So what are you waiting for? Just give us a call at 770-684-7400 or check us out at daysrockmart.com. And remember, like we always say, today is the day.
Are you aware that untreated wood is highly susceptible to termite damage? Are you bothered by other pesky insects like bed bugs, ants, roaches, wasps, and hornets? Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control for an inspection. They have the experience to handle your pest control needs. Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control today to schedule an appointment.
Lewis Motor Company in Rockmart carries a wide variety of quality vehicles with the inventory updated on a regular basis to provide you with the best selection. Let Lewis Motor Company put you in a vehicle with their guaranteed credit approval. Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
Family Savings Credit Union, we understand how important your time is. So we make managing your money fast, easy, and convenient. We know what matters to you because we're a family. We understand how important your time is. Go to FamilySavingsCU.com, call, or stop by any Family Savings Credit Union location to get started today.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity, member NCUA, NMLS number 800746.
And now back to Hilburn Field with Jeff and Robert.
All right, welcome back to Hilburn Field. We're up to 4 officials now, as it looks like J.J. Stocks and Jamarian Watley are deep to receive.
Still think you can see better than I do because I cannot see any of them. I see 10, that's it.
And kicking off, and the kick is taken by J.J. Stocks, and then he fumbles it out of bounds at the Rockmart 30-yard line. So we've already seen a little bit of effects of the wet ball. He really couldn't gather it in, but they kicked it short and on the right side, right towards the sideline.
At least he was smart enough to keep going toward the out-of-bounds line to get out of bounds. So that was a good play right there.
That's it. And real quick, the all right,
so they break their huddle.
Yeah, for middle school, we've got 8-minute quarters. So this is going to be a little bit quicker than your normal high school game. 8-minute quarters as J.D. Davis is at quarterback. And Brent Washington shifts to the right. They hand it off to Jamarian Watley. Breaks, he crosses the 40. He's at midfield, tackled at midfield by Cedartown. That's a 20-yard gain, first play of the game for Rockmart.
Really nice play. That's a Clay Birch Boutique first down. Excellent play right there.
So Jamarian Watley took the inside handoff going to the right, and that offensive line, try and get you some names there, Braxton Waddell, Cason Woods on that right side really did a good job of getting him to the corner. So J.D. Davis at quarterback. He's in the shotgun. Same offense that the high school runs. They're going to hand it to Washington. He goes right up the middle, stumbles, gets across the 45 to the 40, and he's hit and taken down after a 12-yard gain and another Clay Birch Boutique first down.
Yeah, it's 17:05. Nathan Dean bypass, www.theclaybirch.com. You know, Jeff, he powered his way through 2 or 3 guys to get that far. That was a good run.
So now the play comes in from head coach Brandon Haywood, who's calling the offensive plays. I believe Josh Duff does the defensive plays, so kind of the coordinators here. big T.J. Hutchins on the left side. He's the left tackle. Still looking for the center. Got a 5.
Center one far
out. I think that's
right.
51, Timothy Garrett is the center.
It is.
They're going to hand it off to Nazir Turner. He turns upfield, crosses the 35 down to the 32, and that's going to be the second down. That's the first play Rockmart's run that's not picked up a first down.
Yeah.
So Nazir Turner on the carry, and Rockmart has it 2nd and 4, so a 6-yard gain. We're at the very quickly, 3 plays, we're down to the Cedartown 32-yard line. So J.J. Stocks comes out wide left. J.D. Davis in the shotgun. Hands it to Brent Washington, right back up the middle. He crosses the 20, at the 20, gets hit, powers up to looks like the 18-yard line.
That's another Clay Birch Boutique first down, 1705 Nathan Dean bypass. And, Jeff, we are just manhandling. They can't stop us, and that's good. The guys are running right through them. Hopefully we can do it 1 or 2 more times and score.
Yeah, that offensive line of Timothy Garrett, Kason Woods, T.J. Hutchins, Braxton Waddell, they are really doing a good job, and I know I'm missing one more there, trying to get his number. Like we said, it's difficult to find those numbers. Bobby Highs at tight end here on the left, Nazir Turner at the wing. J.D. Davis fakes the pass. It's a quarterback draw around the right side, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 9. It's really close to another first down. And he's going to be just short, so a 9-yard gain by J.D. Davis on the quarterback draw around the right end.
Well, one's saying first down. They're saying first down. He's saying second down.
Yeah, the one right here with the chains is saying second down. He's the one that matters right now.
Yep.
So J.D. faked that pass and then just took it right around the end. And it looks like Justin Stokes is the other offensive lineman. So those 5 young men doing a really good job. Going to hand it to Brent Washington. He gets across the 5 and down at the 4, and that's going to be a first and goal for Rockmart.
Another Clay Birch Boutique first down. www.claybirch.com.
Now Rockmart has it on the right hash as Zion McCrary comes in.
First and goal, so, I'm going to probably curse this here and say, why pass when they can't stop you running? He's probably going to pass it now, but just keep running. Just keep going right at him.
Yeah, we got Bobby High and Brent Washington. They're going to run quarterback power to the right side, and Washington and High just led the way for J.D. Davis, and that's the first touchdown of the game for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets.
That's a McNabb Tire and Wheel touchdown designation, end zone for the Jackets. Reach your destination safely with quality Michelin tires from McNabb Tire.
Now, Robert, a little bit something different in middle school. If you try and go for what is a traditional 2-point conversion, you only get 1. But if you kick the extra point, you get 2 points. So that's number 7, Jose Alegria is the kicker, and the kick is up, and it is good. And that's 2 more points for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets.
Which just made me think, we don't have nets behind there, so it's a good thing it's a middle school game, because when we played the high school game over here, they were kicking them all over the place. But it went on top of the roof and came down, so good job. 8-0, yeah.
Yeah, Jose Alegria, his dad is the manager at El Nepal.
Oh, German.
Yeah, German. So that's his dad. So he go by and see El Nepal, go see him, and say, hey, you heard his son kick the extra point for middle school, and it is 8-0, and we're just over 3 minutes played.
I mean, I don't know how he did it either, because the ball barely got down on the ground. He had a hard time bringing it down.
Yeah, J.D. Davis did a great job of putting it on the tee for him. So now Jose's going to kick off for the Yellow Jackets. And that's an onside kick, and it's bobbled around. And it's caught by number 51 of Cedartown. That's Malik Frederick, as he had a hard time corralling that thing.
Almost worked. It was a good idea, but he just laid down on top of it.
So Cedartown's going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. And, Robert, I really like these yard markers y'all have here.
Well, yeah, they're nice and
nice and bright.
Very bright.
Yeah, I like them. So Cedartown has it at the 43, 1st and 10. The pitch is to Taji Neal, and he stood up right at the line of scrimmage by T.J. Hutchins and J.J. Stocks for no gain, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he bumped into one, and they just knocked him back down. I guess it's a little bit different, you not having your buddy up here, Danny, but I'm sure you can handle that. So, but good job by the Yellow Jackets.
All right, so for Cedartown, Isaiah Johnson is the quarterback. The fullback is Mickey Esquivel, and the running back's Taji Neal. The handoff to Neal, hitting the backfield by Bobby High, and then he breaks that arm tackle, gets across the 45 to the 46, so a 3-yard gain, and there it looked like he was stopped by Anson High. So it's going to be 3rd down and 7 for Cedartown. And in talking to Coach Duff at school, he said they're going to try a little something different on defense that has the line slant, whatever. So they just played base defense last time and only allowed about 30 yards to Cedartown.
We'll see.
All right, another handoff to Neal, and he gets hit right at the line. He pushes forward, but he's only going to gain 1 as a good job of tackling as Zion McCrary in on the tackle, and it's going to be 4th and 6 for Cedartown, and they're at the 48-yard line. So we'll see what Coach Chris Wigley wants to do, as he came from Haralson County to be with his brother Levi at Cedartown Middle.
Yeah, good old Chris. He's a good old boy. But he's on the wrong side of the law today.
That's right. So they're going to go for it as they run one in from the sideline here. And it's going to be a quick kick as it's straight up, and it hits at the 45, rolls across the 40, and down to the 37-yard line where Rockmart will have it 1st and 10 from their own 37.
So that was really quick right there, what he did. Let me ask you a question, and this is a sharp moment here. Because everybody was in there. If you would have kicked the ball and it went off somebody at the black on our team, was it a live ball then?
Yeah, it'd still be a live ball, but...
can they retrieve it or no?
Well, it depends. If it happened past the line of scrimmage, then yes.
Okay.
So it would be like us touching the ball first.
But if not, okay, that's why I was asking.
Yeah. If it happened behind the line of scrimmage, then no.
Gotcha.
So, all right. J.D. Davis back at quarterback for Rockmart. We lead 8-0, 2:43 to go in the first quarter. And Brent Washington comes to the left. They're going to hand it to Jamarian Watley on the left side. He's hit and pushes forward to the 40 for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 now for Rockmart.
Shane does a pretty good job on the clock over here when he's awake. He's kind of asleep right now.
Trust me. If he falls asleep during this one, there will be some people yelling. You'll even hear ours yell from across the way. So we're in the press box up here, and Rockmart's, the home side, is away from us, and the Cedartown people are right down below us. Luckily, there's probably about 40, 50 feet between us and them. J.D. Davis fakes the pass. Quarterback draw. He's hitting the backfield, pushes forward. There's a flag on the play, but he gets up to the 45-yard line, a 6-yard gain. That's going to be holding on Rockmart.
Our first cotton splinter flag on the play. Don't get caught on the naughty list. Santa's watching at Cotton Splinters Marketplace and Christmas shop.
So that penalty is going to be 10 yards from the 40-yard line. So it's going to put it back to the 30, and we're going to replay 2nd down. And so it's still going to be 2nd down, but it is going to be 2nd and 17. 2nd and 17. So I see Shane's not keeping up with the down and the yards to go.
Well,
the ball on. He's just worried about the clock.
To be honest with you, it doesn't work. So.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I'm going to be honest. It doesn't work. There's no guts in that board down there for downs and yards.
Hey, there we go. All right. Well, good enough. So 2nd, everybody will just have to trust what we say.
Exactly.
So 2nd and 17 from our own 30. And you may see your first pass here from J.D. Davis as J.J. Stocks is split wide left. Fake to Turner. And there's another flag on the play. Davis rolls, throws deep, and J.J. Stocks is there. He catches it at the 30 and tackled at the 27. But I think it's going to come back as we're probably – and looking at the Rockmart coaching staff, it is coming back.
Wow.
So, but what a pass by J.D. Davis as Stocks had his man beat, and he threw that one probably 45 yards on the run.
Unbelievable.
So a quarterback at the middle school level, so whenever...
Kind of reminded me of myself there for a minute. I mean,
it kind of reminded me a little bit more of Javen Watley throwing on the... So
that's what I meant.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought you meant. But that's going to be a 10-yard penalty, and we're going to be... I got to stick my head out. We are all the way back at the 14-yard line now. We've got to get to the 47 for a first down. So, Robert, I'll let you do the math there.
We got a ways to go.
Yeah, 33 yards. So, 2nd and 33. I don't know. We got to play for that. So, J.D. Davis, he's going to take it, and quarterback power to the left. He breaks the tackle. He's at the 40, the 50. He's getting chased by a Cedartown guy. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, and we do have a play for 2nd and 33, and it's a touchdown. Rockmart Yellow Jackets.
You know, when you said we didn't have a play for that, I knew it was going to come back to get you, and I thank goodness it did. That is a McNabb tire and wheel touchdown destination end zone, and he's going to need some new tires after running all that distance. Go down and get some quality Michelin tires from McNabb's Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Avenue. What a run.
Yeah, J.D.
I
Davis.
got 2 he-gons in there.
Yeah, he broke a tackle right at the line of scrimmage at the 15, and once he hit about the 30-yard line, there was nobody in front of him but green grass. Jose Alegria with the extra point is up, and it is good, and it is 16-0 with 53 seconds to go in the first quarter. Robert, we're going to take 60 seconds and be right back for the kickoff.
Hey friends, Jeff Bailey here with Dave's Pre-Owned Supercenter in Rockmart. Make sure the next time you're in the market for a car, truck, or SUV, you take the short drive over to little old Rockmart and find out what the buzz is all about. You'll be glad you did, and so will your wallet. So come on by and meet our friendly staff, and we'll have you busting bugs in no time. So what are you waiting for? Just give us a call at 770-684-7400 or check us out at daysrockmart.com. And remember, like we always say, today is the day.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
I'm Barry Williams, Athletic Director at Rockmart High School, and I would like to thank our Booster Club, sponsors, and community for supporting Rockmart High School athletics. Go Jackets!
All right, kickoff. Rockmart's kicking off to Cedartown. It's 16-0. Jose Alegria kicks it. It's up in the air. It comes down at the 35-yard line. Johnny Logan returns it 2 yards. Boom. Oh, he's hit hard by Zion McCrary right there at the 37.
It's almost like deja vu for me.
Now, Cedartown has a fumble on the play. As the quarterback, Beasley, lost the snap, and Rockmart recovers the fumble at the 36-yard line, and up 16-0, 42 seconds to go. Rockmart gets the ball back deep in Cedartown territory.
That fumble was brought to you by Jeff Sharp. I don't think he has a play for this, but he did. Thank goodness.
So, hey, I know we got people listening. Thank you, Aubrey Parson, for the great words right there.
That's right.
She just sent me a text, and nice little text. And we got a timeout, Cedartown. 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rockmart leads 16-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Here's a real post from a real Chick-fil-A guest. At Brittany Zillig writes, have you ever had an egg white grill from Chick-fil-A? If not, you're definitely missing out. Egg whites, cheese, and grilled chicken on a toasty English muffin. Hashtag drooling. You pretty much nailed that description. I'll just add, it's the little things like grilled flavor in the morning that jumpstart your day. Share your stories at Chick-fil-A with hashtag the little things.
All right, back at Hilburn Field as Rockmart leads 16-0 in this middle school championship game. And we want to remind everybody that Brian McDowell back at station does a great job. If you want to hear the re-air, I guess, the recording of today's game, it's on YouTube probably after 1 o'clock tomorrow. Brian will work and get that on.
Sharp, I can never get enough of you. I go back and listen to those things over and over again.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Books on tape for me.
Yeah.
All right, so timeout is over with, and we're getting back on the field, getting ready to play. So, but like you said, there's 42 seconds left. Rockmart Middle School leads 16-0. Rockmart still got 3 timeouts left. Cedar Town's got 2. And now we address the ball.
Sorry, daughter called again.
It's all good.
Hey, where are you at? I don't see you at the field.
Yeah.
All right. And Jake Bailey takes the pass, and it's a wobbler downfield. He had J.J. Stocks open and just slipped out of his hand, and it comes up incomplete.
He was getting hit right as he came up with a 2. It was a nice play, well designed. He was wide open, but, yeah, that was a little bit too wet.
So J.D. Davis was in the game. They flipped it back to Jake, and just couldn't quite get a grasp of it.
So now we're 2nd down and 10.
So clock at 36 seconds now, and still in the first quarter. Rockmart leads 16-0. J.J. Stocks wide left. J.D. Davis at quarterback. Brent Washington is his running back. Hands it to Brent. He cuts upfield across the 30. Got open room. Spin move at the 20. And a host of Bulldogs are grabbing onto him. He's still fighting forward and finally knocked out of bounds at the 17-yard line. And another Rockmart Yellow Jacket first down.
The Clayburgh Fatigue first down, 17:05 Nathan Dean bypass. That young man has got some brute strength to him.
Yeah, Brent's a big boy. He's a beast in the weight room as well. And Coach Tim Puckett is does the weight training for the boys at the middle school. And Bobby, he's in 8th grade.
Wow.
So there are a lot of those that you see out there right now are 8th graders. All right, we're coming to the end of the first quarter. Rockmart leads 16-0. Coach Haywood's not going to run another play, let it run out. So we'll be back in 60 seconds for quarter number 2.
Family Savings Credit Union, we understand how important your time is. So we make managing your money fast, easy, and convenient. We know what matters to you because we're a family. We understand how important your time is. Go to FamilySavingsCU.com, call, or stop by any Family Savings Credit Union location to get started today.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA. NMLS number 800746.
A-Plus Storage Solutions is your local Weaver's Portable Building and R&B Metal Structures dealer in Rockmart. We also sell dog kennels and a variety of trailers, including dump trailers. Get your portable building faster at A-Plus Storage Solutions. We are located just a half mile south of Rockmart High School on Highway 113. Stop by and see Jim or give us a call at 678-883-2006.
They're already gone. So. All right, we're back at the Hilburn Field. It can't be say we're at the Rock because we're not at the Rock. We're at Hilburn Field.
All right. Hey, time to stick our head out the window here as we're going from left to right now.
I'm going to act like I'm driving right now, and Jeff's got his head out the window. What's that?
I got my tongue sticking out, too. All right, so J.D. Davis is at quarterback. Brent Washington hands it to him. A nice block. He cuts right up the field, sheds a tackler at the 5 down to the 2-yard line, where Rockmart will have it 1st and goal.
That's another Clayburgh Fatigue first down.
Yeah, I think that was Braxton Waddell that pulled and kicked out the defensive end and gave him a wide open lane. And then number 9, Tristan Anderson, hit him about the 5. Brent drug him for about 3 yards and a first down. J.D. Davis, the quarterback, he hands off to Washington. He goes around and easily walks into the end zone for another Rockmart Yellow Jacket touchdown.
That was a nice job just knowing there. Had one person in front of him. I think he got out of the way. He said, I don't want to get hit.
Yeah, he kind of took a little arm wave at the legs there. Brent's a big boy. So now, looks like Jake Bailey's the snapper. J.D. Davis is the holder. Jose Alegria is the kicker. And another extra point attempt here for Jose.
We're going to lose this ball. It's gone.
Uh-oh. J.D. bobbled it. He's going, fakes out a guy, a stiff arm at the 5, and he runs it in, and that's going to be a 2-point conversion for only 1 point.
I think it was a design play. It looked like it was kind of a messed up play, but I think it was designed.
Yeah, he bobbled the snap and popped right up and has enough speed to get to the edge, and it's now 23-0. Rockmart leads 7:35 in the second quarter. So we're going to take 30 seconds and be right back for another Rockmart kickoff.
Lewis Motor Company in Rockmart carries a wide variety of quality vehicles with the inventory updated on a regular basis to provide you with the best selection. Let Lewis Motor Company put you in a vehicle with their guaranteed credit approval. Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
Silver Comet Furniture, your one-stop shop for all your furniture and bedding needs. We carry brands such as Ashley, Catnapper, Liberty, and Jameson Mattress Company. That's Silver Comet Furniture, 678-685-4320, 2000 Cedartown Highway in Fish Creek.
All right, we're back at Hilburn Field as Jose Alegria kicks it deep this time to about the 15-yard line, fielded by Jonathan Cordero. And as he on his way up, he's hit by a host of Yellow Jackets right at the 19. Cedartown has it first down at their own 19-yard line.
You know, sometimes when I'm in my back room and then watching that TV there and the TV out front, you see it ahead of time. So it's kind of like here. We're seeing things happen afterwards, Jeff. That's a good job.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. I got to get my Cedartown sheet up.
Yeah.
As Jordan Beasley's the quarterback, running back is Taji Neal. A handoff to Neal, and he's hitting the backfield and thrown down by Bobby High as Neal just gets up and he kind of looks at his offensive line like, hey, y'all want to block today?
Yeah, they got him real early and just snatched him and put him down on the ground. So lost a couple yards, but, hey, Jeff, still nice. We're up 23-0 right now.
That's right. And 2nd and 12 as it's back to the 17-yard line. So Bobby High playing that defensive end spot, trying to get our defensive line there. As we've got a 55, that's Austin Deems. A 53 is Alan Chambers. And J.J. Stocks on the other end. So now Beasley under center. And there's a false start on Cedartown. That's going to cost them 5 more yards. That's going to be 2nd and 17 now.
That's one of those cotton splinter flags on the play. And don't get caught on the naughty list. Santa's watching.
Yeah, just like Cedartown was that play. And they're back at the 13-yard line. So having to go as Cedartown moving right to left. 2nd down and 17. Beasley comes up. He's under center. Esquivel is the fullback. Neal's the tailback. As Beasley drops back, throws one right down the middle to the tight end, Edgar Martinez, and right through the hands of a Yellow Jacket. That was Nazir Turner. As he was not expecting it, he turned around. The ball almost hit him right in the face.
Yeah, he wasn't going to turn around and just missed it. But it's a good play right there for Rockmart. Now it's still 3rd down, like you said.
So as Beasley tried a little pop pass to the tight end right across the middle, and 2 things you don't want to do throwing it across the middle. You don't want to be late, and you don't want to be high.
Yeah.
So he wasn't late as it went right over the head. He was high, and Turner almost intercepted it. Now we've got a little tricky formation here as I'm going to say they don't have enough up on the line. And a fumble in the backfield as Beasley dropped the ball, and Rockmart, Austin Deems, falls on it at the 4-yard line. Rockmart's going to have it 1st and 10. Or 1st and goal.
I'm just going to throw this out there, Jeff. If you move all your linemen over to the far left, and I'm the one going to be catching that ball, and the way our line's been hitting me, no.
I don't want to catch it either.
I'm not going to catch it either. So I'm going to fumble it.
Well, especially seeing Austin Deems come at me. That's a big boy.
I don't understand what that was about.
Yeah, I don't know. You're down 23-0, and the guys at WGAA, they're kind of throwing their hands up too. We're going, what in the world are we doing here? So now Rockmart has it 1st and goal from the 4, as J.D. Davis is still at quarterback. Brent Washington's right behind him as J.D.'s in the pistol now. And we've got, looks like Xavier Williams, and he hands it to Washington, and he gets stopped at the 2. A good tackle by Isaiah Johnson of Cedartown for only allowing 2 yards, as looked like Washington had an easy way into the end zone, and then Johnson come out of nowhere and hit him.
Somebody got him by the ankle to hold him up, and Johnson knocked him down. So
All right. Still in the pistol. We're second and goal from the 2. Washington moves to the left. They hand it to Xavier Williams, and he cuts right off tackle and into the end zone untouched. And that's another Rockmart Yellow Jacket touchdown.
McNabb Tire and Wheel touchdown. Destination end zone for the Jackets. Reach your destination safely with quality Mission tires from McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Avenue.
All right, 5:51 to go in the second quarter. Rockmart leads 29-0. Jose Alegria in to attempt another extra point. J.D. Davis, the holder. Jake Bailey, the snapper. High snap. J.D. grabbed it, and then he got pulled down by 4 Cedartown Bulldogs back at about the 15. So that try is no good. As the first 2, the snaps were really good. J.D. got them down, kick was up and good. And last 2, not so much, but that could be the wet ball really kind of having an effect on the snapper.
Yeah, they're going to have to work on that because, not that we need the points, but we want every point we can get.
Yeah, without a doubt. You can never have enough, especially when you're playing Cedartown.
And you're in championship game, that's correct.
All right, 29-0, 5:51 to go in the second quarter. As Jose Alegria is going to kick off for Rockmart at the 40. So deep to receive is, looks like number 9, Tristan Anderson for Cedartown. Jose's kickoff is straight up in the air, and there's a fair catch called for by DJ Watley, and Cedartown's going to have it at their own 35. Good job by the Cedartown kid right there calling for the fair catch because there were several Yellow Jackets bearing down on him.
Yeah, I mean, that was a smart thing to do, and otherwise you're going to get hit.
Yeah. And you're probably going to get hit hard.
Yeah.
All right, so Cedartown's got it at the 40, so the fair catch brings it up to the 40, not the 35. Cedartown will have it first and 10 from the 40. So seeing some of the umbrellas being put away, so maybe the rain's starting to die down a little. All right, new quarterback is Isaiah Johnson as he hands off to Johnny Logan, and then he's knocked down by J.J. Stocks and Zion McCrary for no gain. So it's going to be second and 10 from the 40. So big T.J. Hutchins is in there at nose guard.
They just haven't been able to get anything going yet, and that's good. Our guys are shutting them down.
Yeah, well, and that's the defense that Coach Josh Duff, he's had all year long. And, that middle school defense has really been stout. All right, blitz on the way as they pitch it to Neal, and he gets to the 40 and gets hit. He drags him up to the 45. He's going to gain 5. It's going to be 3rd and 5, and he was hit first by Brent Washington. So now a big 3rd down here for Cedartown as they really need to convert this and keep their defense on the sideline a little bit because Rockmart's been running up and down the field on them.
Yeah, we sent a blitz in on him, but he saw it coming and ran the other side, and we tried to strip the ball there a little bit as well. So
and that's like we blitzed to the left, and they ran it to the right,
yeah.
And so we just kind of guessed wrong there. All right, 3rd and 5. As Johnson, the quarterback, pass right down the field. That's going to be a touchdown, Cedartown, as he hit D.J. Watley down the left sideline as he threw it right over the cornerback and into the end zone, and Cedartown is on the board. So they convert on 3rd down, but they convert for a touchdown.
I give him – that was a good touchdown there for Cedartown. They didn't see it. We didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
He just took off, and the quarterback came up throwing right away and gone.
Yeah, and our cornerback bit on the play fake in the backfield, and that one step up allowed Watley to get behind him, and that's DJ Watley of Cedartown. So now they're going to attempt the extra point as that is, who knows? And the kick is right into the center, and it's not any good as the holder had problems with the snap. And it's going to be 29-6 with 4:13 to go in the second quarter. So we're going to take 30 seconds and be right back as Cedartown's going to kick off.
Hello, Jacket Nation. I'm Chris Miller.
And I'm Steve Miller.
And we are Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory. Our family's been part of Rockmart since 1954, and we have been serving you at the funeral home since 1981. My dad is a 1971 graduate of Rockmart High School, and I'm a 2005 graduate of Rockmart High School. We are proud supporters of our community and Rockmart High School athletics. From our family to yours, go Jackets. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory, Rockmart's only locally owned and operated hometown funeral home.
All right, back at Hilburn Field, 4:13 to go in the second quarter. Rockmart leads 29-6. Cedartown's going to kick off as J.D. Davis is deep, as well as looks like Xavier Williams deep for the Yellow Jackets.
He's going to probably onside kick this thing again because that's the only chance they can to get back like they tried earlier. Hopefully they can bobble a ball.
Yeah, left-footed kicker for Cedartown. So there's the whistle. And he's approaching the ball. And it is an onside kick. It does not go 10 yards. Then very wisely, Zion McCrary comes up in front of the 50 and fields it at the 47. So they did try an onside kick, but it only went 6 yards. And 6 or 7 yards, and Zion come right through the Cedartown people and jumped on it there.
Yeah, it was going the right direction. Just didn't hit it hard enough. And it was a smart play by Rockmart to jump on it.
So Rockmart's got it 1st and 10 from the Cedartown 40, we're going to say the 46 there. So the offensive line comes out, and J.D. Davis still at quarterback. Brent Washington in the backfield. Looks like Xavier Williams is the right wing. Nazir Turner the left wing. J.J. Stock split wide left. Turner comes around, deep pass. Down the line, J.J. Stocks has it at the 20, and he gets into the end zone, but there's a flag on the play. And it's illegal shift on Rockmart, so that's going to negate a 46-yard touchdown pass by J.D. Davis, and what a beautiful throw.
Just did the same thing they just did, basically. They took the guy who took it off running. He was caught on the sideline and went all the way to the house, but nope, getting called back.
So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It's going to push it back to the Rockmart 49, 1st and 15. And that was just a beautiful spiral right through the raindrops. And hit J.J. Stocks in stride, and the Cedartown guy, defensive back, had no chance of catching him.
No. It's well, let's see if we can do it again.
Well, you might see that, or you could see that quarterback power to the right side with Brent Washington and Bobby Hyde leading the way.
Well, this little man right here, I think I'll go at him. I mean, I'm sorry, but this is football, and you just send somebody his direction, he's going to get out of the way.
All right, Xavier Williams gets it, hands off to going to the left. He's hit by Mickey Esquivel, and after about a gain, almost back to the original line of scrimmage, it's going to be 2nd and 11. So a 4-yard gain for Xavier Williams. So Xavier Williams and Nazir Turner are the running backs right now. They're the wing backs. Brent Washington kind of the tailback. Jake Bailey split wide left. Bobby High is the tight end on the left side of the line.
I don't think that the coach sees what I see. If you come this side over here, you're going to throw a touchdown.
So they hand it to Brent Washington going to the left, and he's hit by Esquivel right at the 45. Pushed back. It's going to be a 1-yard gain, and it's going to be 3rd and 10 by Rockmart. And this Cedartown defense is really starting to bow their necks and stopping our run, everything to the left side.
Yeah, I think it's time to go right because I'm telling you, he's got one man to beat.
Yeah, that's Jonas Wigley, and that may be Chris's son right there, that defensive back. So
good-looking kid, but, man.
Yeah, he's about 4'3".
You got to bring it to the right.
All right, and it looks like it's going to come. It's going to be quarterback power to the right. J.D. Davis across the 40. He gets hit at the 39 and pushed back as he followed his blockers, cut in instead of maybe taking it to the outside where he may have had a little bit more room.
Yep.
But he picks up 7 or 8, and it's going to be 4th and I think he picks up 7. It's going to be 4th and 3 at the 39-yard line. And with a 29-6 lead, I'm quite sure Rockmart's going to go for it here.
Yeah, you got to go for it.
So Brandon Haywood signaling into play. J.J. Stocks is going to be wide left. J.D. Davis, quarterback. Brent Washington with him. Got Zion McCrary. He's in at tight end. And Washington and High are out here to the right. Probably going to see quarterback power as Nazir Turner's here. And it is quarterback power. And he gets across the 35 and just picks up the first down.
All right, so it's going to be a Clay Birch Fatigue first down, located at 1705 Nathan Dean bypass.
Robert, I'll tell you, Cedartown's made some adjustments with their defense as that play right there went for 86 yards earlier, and now they're doing a good job just kind of flowing to the ball, and whenever he cuts back, doing a good job of hitting him after only about 3 or 4 yard gain.
Yeah, they had him for a loss, or not a loss, but he wouldn't get a first down, but that second time he got the first down.
All right, 1st and 10, Rockmart at the Cedartown 34-yard line. Stocks wide left. Pistol for Davis as Washington moves. They're going to fake it to Williams, and then he throws it to Williams out to the flat, and a little bit too high and off the left hand of Xavier Williams.
Yeah, nice effort, but he's not that tall.
So, and may have a little bit too much oomph on it as well, as J.D. has a really good arm. So now Jake Bailey is split wide left. Rockmart trying to get lined up. Bobby High is the tight end on the left side. Nazir Turner, Xavier Williams, wing backs. Hand off to Williams. He cuts up, and I think if he keeps going to the outside, he's got a lot of green grass there. But then he's tripped up by Taji Neal, and it's going to be 3rd down. And with 39 seconds to go, Cedartown is going to call timeout, as it's going to be 3rd and 7.
Said Rockmart called timeout.
Cedartown called timeout.
Okay.
They pointed. Oh, I'm sorry. Rockmart called timeout. My fault. Yep, write it down.
I'm writing it down.
That's my one for the day. There you go.
All right, so we're going to take 30 seconds. We'll be right back after this.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete services available. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
Hey Rockmart, Jake Bailey here, your jacket ball boy on Friday nights, and I take my job very serious, just like my dad and his crew over at Dave's Pre-Owned Supercenter right across from RHS. Everybody wins at Dave's. Tell them Jake Bailey sent you.
All right, so we're back, and there's only 39 seconds left. Rockmart's 3rd down and about 8, you say, Jeff, or 7?
Yeah, it looks like, I'm sticking my head at 3rd and 7. We're at got the ball at the 32-yard line, 31, 32.
I think we could have played softball today.
I don't know. Lexi was, the field looked pretty good.
It's going to rain tomorrow now.
Probably. All right, J.D. Davis at quarterback. And the fake to Williams. He's going to pass, and he rolls to his right, and he's going to heave it down the field. Got 2 guys down there. J.J. Stocks went up for it. Brent Washington and Bobby High were down there, and one of them came a little bit too far in. The other one went too far back, and it landed in between them at the goal line.
Yep, that's just a little bit too far on one.
So that's going to bring up 4th down, 4th and 7, as Rockmart probably going to go for it once again. You could punt here with 27 seconds to go on the clock. You could punt and pin Cedartown really deep. Outside of that one play, they really haven't had anything going offensively.
No, but like I said, they got to do something now. So, he's getting this. We're going to go for it. Might as well. 27 seconds.
Yeah, I kind of like that pass down the sideline to J.J. Stocks that we hit, and then they got called back. Yeah. So we'll see. So J.J. is going to be at the tight end on the left, Zion McCrary, the tight end on the right. And that's going to be illegal substitution on Rockmart. So too many men in the huddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep.
Ever since I got stung by a wasp, I'm jumping now and anything moves.
Yep, so Rockmart got caught with 12 men in the huddle. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty, pushing it back to the 36.
Well, we were too close. We needed to have some more room under the air of the ball when we throw it. So that's what happened. We needed to be backed up. They did that on purpose.
All right.
But that was a cotton splinter flag on the play. Don't get caught on the naughty list.
There's a pass to Stocks, and that's going to be a first down for Rockmart as Stocks went up to make the play, and he got undercut, and that's going to be pass interference on Cedartown, and an automatic first down for the Yellow Jackets.
And he's down. He's hurt right now, so hopefully he's going to be okay. They're checking him out.
So, yeah, they undercut him.
Flag over here on the sideline now, too.
Yeah, so we're going to get a pass interference on the play, and then we're going to get unsportsmanlike on the Cedartown coaches.
Oh, wow. All kinds of stuff happening.
Yeah, can't say we haven't seen that before.
So now they're over here talking, but it probably wasn't the head coaches, it's probably assistant coaches that tend to get you in trouble.
So I think he's arguing his point of the pass interference call, probably to no avail. I think they're trying to say that the pass was uncatchable.
Right.
So we'll see what.
He's up and walking on the field on his own power. That's good. It's great news.
Well, and the other part is, you had the back judge, and then you had one. And then you had the side judge there, and they both threw the flag for the same pass interference.
Steve Luke, you gotta love him.
Yeah, so I'm quite sure. I wonder if he's at home working on the bus right now. So listening to this middle school championship game. All right, trying to get all the flags. Brent, we had 3 cotton splinter flags on this play.
They ain't getting nothing for Christmas and cotton splinters from doing that.
All right. Oh, hey, we gained an official somewhere along the way. We got 5 now.
Yeah. So it must have been a secret. I think his name is Victoria. Or Vic. Vic.
All right, so we got pass interference on Cedartown. That's going to be a first down. So that's going to be 15 yards. And then we're going to have dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Cedartown coaching staff. And this one's going to be half the distance from the 21. So Rockmart's going to have it first down from the 11-yard line.
I'm just going to throw this out there, Jeff. Probably not a wise idea to have that happen with 23 seconds left to go when you have them on the 40-yard line, and now you're going to give Rockmart a chance to score right before half. But now there's going to be a timeout by Cedartown, so they're going to talk about that. So we'll take 60 seconds. We'll be right back.
Are you aware that untreated wood is highly susceptible to termite damage? Are you bothered by other pesky insects like bed bugs, ants, roaches, wasps, and hornets? Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control for an inspection. They have the experience to handle your pest control needs. Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control today to schedule an appointment.
Freeman Harris Funeral Home, the funeral home that has been providing a strong arm for our friends and neighbors to lean on for the past 76 years. We are proud of the young folks of our community and wish for them success on the field and off. Freeman Harris Funeral Home, Rockmart's very own.
Buy Low True Value, 308 Nathan Dean Parkway in Rockmart invites you to come by and watch the inventory grow every day. We're the home of the Garrett Brothers Sawmill. Our family has been processing and selling our country's greatest renewable resources for over 100 years. Like us on Facebook or give us a call at 770-684-5075.
All right, back at Hilburn Field, 23 seconds to go before halftime. Rockmart leads 29-6. They got it 1st and 10 from the Cedartown 11 after a pass interference. So we've got Rockmart's got 2 timeouts, so they can run the ball as Brent Washington, Bobby High, and Nazir Turner go to the right. They hand it to Nazir going back to the left. He breaks the tackle, cuts up, and he drags the defender into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's going to be a McNabb Tire and Will touchdown, destination end zone for the Jackets. Hey, reach your destination safely with quality Michelin tires from McNabb Tires and Will, 522 Goodyear Avenue.
So a good, strong run that time by Nazir Turner as he followed his blockers, Bobby High and Brent Washington, and cut up field and drug a tackler into the end zone from about the 2-yard line. And that scores a touchdown. It's 35-6. Jose Alegria in to attempt the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good for 2 more points, and it's 37-6 with 15 seconds to go before halftime.
Now I know why the ladder's there. Because the ball almost got stuck up there, so it must have been having that practice.
There you go.
All right.
They figured it out early, and so Jose, whenever he gets a good snap, good hold, he boots it through. He's probably good from about 30 yards there.
I think we're all going down the Paul tonight.
That's right. So go see German down there, and he'll set you up, I'm sure.
Got an injured player.
All right, it's going to be injured Cedartown player, and that's brought to you by Floyd Medical.
Yeah, I hope he's okay down there. They're just looking at him right now. Hopefully he'll be up here in a second there.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Chuck Thaxton's down there, and so Lexi ought to run down there in his physical training class or athletic training class.
We wish him well, so hopefully he'll be up here in a minute. But
all right. Well, while we have that injury, we're going to take 30 seconds as looking to see what's in. We'll take 30 seconds. Be right back.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
Here's a real post from a real Chick-fil-A guest. At Brittany Zillig writes, have you ever had an egg white grill from Chick-fil-A? If not, you're definitely missing out. Egg whites, cheese, and grilled chicken on a toasty English muffin. Hashtag drooling. You pretty much nailed that description. I'll just add, it's the little things like grilled flavor in the morning that jumpstart your day. Share your stories at Chick-fil-A with hashtag the little things.
All right, back at Hilburn Field, 15 seconds to go. The player for Cedartown still down at the 5-yard line. So everybody's taking a knee. It's 37-6. We're at the middle school championship game as the rain has held off. The Coach Luke had to make a call early this morning about the softball game, and probably made a wise choice there. Is you're probably going to have to deal with drizzle all night long, if not rain.
Yeah, it's a long drive for them to come here, to send them back, to come back the next day, and at least it's not us, but still, we want to be courteous.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that at halftime, as we'll have a broadcast tomorrow. So Brian thought he was going to have a day off, and Robert did away with his off day, and so. But Brian, hopefully, I told you we would be out of here a little bit earlier, but this first half has taken quite a while. All right, so they're still working on the kids for Cedartown. We're going to take 30 there. They got some ice. So, Brian, we'll take 30 seconds, and then we'll come back.
Lewis Motor Company in Rockmart carries a wide variety of quality vehicles with the inventory updated on a regular basis to provide you with the best selection. Let Lewis Motor Company put you in a vehicle with their guaranteed credit approval. Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
All right, we're back at Hilburn Field. 15 seconds to go. We're still in an injury timeout here. And Robert, you want to run through some of our sponsors there on the far right? I think.
Yeah, we did some, and we want to thank again because it's been a great year of sponsorship, and we want to thank everybody. Nathan D. Agency, the Dean Presley Flooring, Fast Track Car Wash. You got Michael Tenney, down there at Cotton Splinters, and Main Street Realty, Brad Graham and Taylor Transport, Armor Realty, 101 Church, John Purser Allstate, Floyd Medical, and Pascal's Lawn Care. And Jeff, if anybody wants to jump on board, how do they do that?
Yeah, all you got to do is call down to the station for Brian McDowell and talk to him, or you can go by Bilos, talk to Mark Garrett. Mark Garrett will tell you he can sell anything. So he can sell you on a ad for any Rockmart athletics. So we got an ambulance coming in here for this young man. So Brian, we're going to throw it back to you. You can also see Mark Lumpkin as he's at Polk School District Central Office, and any of those you can make sure you contact if you want to be a sponsor of any Rockmart High School athletics. As we've got football and softball going on right now. We'll have basketball going on in the winter. I'm sure we'll hit some wrestling stuff. Baseball in the spring. Of course, if you were with us last spring, we had boys and girls tennis and track, and sometimes we did it all at one time.
Yeah, it was a fun year, and I hope to have another fun year because we're going to do it again. All the sports are doing very well, and I think we'll have another year of it, Jeff.
Yep. All right, so Brian, we're going to send it back to you, and just kind of keep your ears open whenever this young man gets off the field. We'll come right back to Hilburn Field. There's 15 seconds to go before halftime. Rockmart leads 37-6.
Get your bronze on. Visit Totally Bronze Tanning Salon at 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart to get that beautiful bronze look. Totally Bronze Tanning Salon has a very clean and cool facility with a safe, well-lit parking area. For a quick tan, they have sunless spray tanning. Call them today at 770-684-3003 for an appointment, or go by 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
Freeman Harris Funeral Home, the funeral home that has been providing a strong arm for our friends and neighbors to lean on for the past 76 years. We are proud of the young folks of our community and wish for them success on the field and off. Freeman Harris Funeral Home, Rockmart's very own.
At Century Bank of Georgia's Rockmart office, you'll find the reassuring blend of responsive, personal service with a wide array of accounts, technologies, loans, and more. And you'll find each delivered by a bank professional whose goal is to exceed your expectations of what a bank can be. We invite you to discover all we are today. Your local choice for community banking. Go Jackets! Century Bank of Georgia, Rockmart. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Are your power bills way too high? Are you staying cold in the winter? Maybe it's time you contact your local insulation dealer, Timmy Montgomery, for insulation inspection. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs from new home construction to general repair. TNT Insulation also specializes in spray foam insulation. Stop by to see them at 562 P Ridge Road in Rockmart or give them a call at 770-684-1887.
Hey friends, Jeff Bailey here with Dave's Pre-Owned Super Center in Rockmart. Make sure the next time you're in the market for a car, truck, or SUV, you take the short drive over to little old Rockmart and find out what the buzz is all about. You'll be glad you did, and so will your wallet. So come on by and meet our friendly staff, and we'll have you busting bugs in no time. So what are you waiting for? Just give us a call at 770-684-7400 or check us out at daysrockmart.com. And remember, like we always say, today is the day.
What kind of cake will they serve at your retirement party? Chocolate? Red velvet? Well, go ahead and call the bakery, because whether you plan to retire in 15 years or 50, a State Farm agent can help you take charge of your retirement and help make it seem like, well,
a piece of cake. Sherman Ross State Farm Insurance, 122 East Elm Street in Rockmart. Call 770-684-3500. Email him at sherman@shermanross.net. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Neither State Farm nor its agents provide tax, legal, or investment advice. Consult your own advisor regarding your particular circumstances.
All right, back at Hilburn Field, 15 seconds to go as the young man for Cedartown is getting loaded onto the stretcher. We did get word that it was a dislocated elbow.
Yeah, so that's if I hate that for anyone, but it's not a back or a neck or
right. Exactly, it's not a concussion where he was knocked out. It was, and as far as we know, there's nothing really broken. Of course, that dislocation is going to be very painful.
Oh yeah, it's going to be real sore, but at least he's going to.
So it's we still don't know who it is, but the ambulance for looks like Redmond is here. Also, the medics from the fire department are here, so they've been down there taking care of him. So right here before halftime, Rockmart leads 37-6 as this injury occurred on the extra point. So we kicked the extra point, and just to kind of fill you in on what's happened so far, as Robert, I think we've got something for the scoring recap.
Yeah, you don't want to drive out of town. Savings are right around the corner at Rockmart Rent-to-Own Furniture and Bedding Appliances, 966 Cedartown Highway. Go ask for Scooter.
Yeah, so the first touchdown was Brent Washington going into the end zone. The second touchdown was J.D. Davis, about 86 yards on a quarterback power to the right.
He gone.
And we had Nazir Turner with this last touchdown, Brent Washington with another touchdown, and Xavier Williams with a touchdown. So, and in middle school ball, if you go for the extra point, if you do a traditional, what we know of as a 2-point conversion, you only get one. But if you kick the extra point, you get 2 points in middle school. So they kind of, trying to develop the game. So, all right, we're ready for the kickoff here. 15 seconds to go before halftime. Jose Alegria to kick off. Deep to receive is number 9, Tristan Anderson. And it goes to the sideline, and it's taken by number 51, Malik Frederick, and he's hit hard right as he caught it.
I think I said fair catch, Jeff.
Yeah, no doubt. He got hit hard he got hit at about the 42, driven back to the 40. And, he probably should have called a fair catch like the last one did. He got hit by about 3 Yellow Jackets and taken down just as soon as he hit it.
He got hit by one earlier today up here in the box.
So, you'd think we'd have some wash spray or something up here.
Don't know anybody that works the rec.
Yeah, no. All right, we got another odd formation here for Cedartown. Last time they tried this, they fumbled the ball at the 4, and we had it first and goal at the 4. And before the snap, Rockmart calls timeout as that's their second of the half. 12 seconds to go because of the kickoff. It's 37-6. Cedartown has it first down at their own 40. So we're going to take 30 seconds, be right back, trying to get to halftime.
Family Savings Credit Union, we understand how important your time is. So we make managing your money fast, easy, and convenient. We know what matters to you because we're a family. We understand how important your time is. Go to FamilySavingsCU.com, call, or stop by any Family Savings Credit Union location to get started today.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA, NMLS number 800746.
All right, we're back after a Rockmart timeout. Now we're going to that strange formation where all the linemen come out to the left as they got one DB, high snap, and we just run right past the snapper and sack him at the 35. And that's going to be a 5-yard loss. And time's going to run out, and we're finally made it to halftime, Robert, 37-6, and Shane with a deep sigh of relief there himself. And so we're going to put Shane, how much time we got on the clock? We got to find out. All right, 37-6 at halftime, 10-minute halftime. We're going to take about 2 minutes, and then we'll come back, and Robert and I will be able to tell you what's going on tomorrow at Rockmart High School. So we'll be back right after this.
A-Plus Store Solutions is your local Weavers Portable Building and R&B Metal Structures dealer in Rockmart. We also sell dock kennels and a variety of trailers, including dump trailers. Get your portable building faster at A-Plus Store Solutions. We are located just a half mile south of Rockmart High School on Highway 113. Stop by and see Jim or give us a call at 678-883-2006.
Here's a real post from a real Chick-fil-A guest. At Our Foodie Ventures writes, quick lunch today. A Chick-fil-A grilled chicken club sandwich never disappoints. Chicken emoji, licking lips emoji. Thanks, Our Foodie Ventures. Glad Chick-fil-A could be part of your ventures. It's the little things that make our grilled chicken club sandwich worth the trip. Share your stories at Chick-fil-A with hashtag the little things.
Lewis Motor Company in Rockmart carries a wide variety of quality vehicles with the inventory updated on a regular basis to provide you with the best selection. Let Lewis Motor Company put you in a vehicle with their guaranteed credit approval. Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
Silver Comet Furniture, your one-stop shop for all your furniture and bedding needs. We carry brands such as Ashley, Catnapper, Liberty, and Jameson Mattress Company. That's Silver Comet Furniture, 678-685-4320, 2000 Cedartown Highway in Fish Creek.
All right, we're back at Hilburn Field. Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline, halftime as Rockmart Middle School leads Cedartown Middle School 37-6. And Robert, tomorrow, Rockmart High School softball field, the Lady Jackets taking on the Lady Falcons of East Lawrence in the second round of the state playoffs.
Yeah, it's exciting because our ladies have worked so hard to get there, and 3 losses on the season.
3 losses on the season,
and played some very good teams. But more so, Jeff, from what I just saw last time when I went to watch it, I haven't been able to watch it. I've been able to listen to your broadcast. But they're playing so much better, offense and defense. They're peaking at the right time. And Coach Luke isn't stressing as much over there on third base, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, and, he talked about it last week in the pregame show, and he talked, if you saw the special on West Georgia Scholastic Sports where Tom Araquazo came and interviewed him and 4 of the young ladies from the softball team, he had mentioned that it was really scary. We're 23-3 coming into the playoffs and really had not played a complete game until the 2 games this past week. And, last week we played Callaway. We come away with a 12-0 and 19-1 victory. And really, hitting was there, the pitching was there, the defense was there, a complete game by the Yellow Jackets, and you absolutely see what these young ladies can do when they put it all together.
Well, skip that part for a minute about our ladies. What happens next? Doesn't matter whether they win or lose it. What happens next? What happens with the state? How do we determine who goes where and what?
Okay, so we're as far as softball, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got East Lawrence tomorrow. All right, we've got to win 2 out of 3 against East Lawrence. The Lady Falcons come in. They're out of Region 3 down in Dublin. So they're coming up. We win 2 of these games. Then the next Thursday, so a week from Thursday, we go to Columbus. And the top 8 teams, the 8 teams that are left in AA, they play a double elimination bracket. So the first game is already set. Well, actually, the entire bracket's set. But we will play at 4 o'clock Thursday if we make it to Columbus.
Okay, well, that's good to know. I mean, we had such a great time 2 years ago when we went there. Well, we had a really good time because they brought back a ring. We didn't, but they brought back a ring. And
we're still a little upset at Steve Luke about that. But,
we're going to give another chance, hopefully, here.
That's right. So, what was 2 more rings? I mean, really. So, we even gave him my ring size. And
but I'll tell you what, and they played well there. And I think if the girls just keep their heads, and I think they're going to, and just have fun, and they're going to make mistakes, but you can't dwell on the mistakes.
Well, the biggest thing is this team has been there. This group, they've won 4 region championships. They've been in a Final Four. They've won a state championship. Yes, they got their heart broke last year by runner-up Banks County. some funky stuff happened in their region, and Banks ended up a 3 seed and has to come to us. And, you really didn't expect it. And then Social Circle out of their region wins the state. They end up second, and it really shows you where we could have been last year.
Well, I think that's what tells us and the girls this year, it doesn't matter who you're playing. It doesn't matter who's on the other side of that field. You got to go out and play your ball, whether you're batting or whether you're hitting or whether you're playing the field. So, and the communication seems like it's going very well between the dugout and the girls in the field. They're all one.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is I really think that, and you heard him talk about it in the post-game show, the All-Star Motors post-game show last week, was that the first game, everybody knows what it's going to be. You're going to have Emily Register in the circle. You're going to have Caroline catching. Carly's going to be at first. Everybody else is the same. Megan Johnson's in the left. Those have kind of been the spots that have kind of rotated. Game 1, you know what it's going to be. It's going to be those 9. Game 2, that's the one when Carly Graham is pitching. That's the game that he's really been searching for, and he really found it in Game 2 last week. Carly pitched a really good game. They gave up 1 run, but they scored 19. The first game they scored 12. The second game they scored 19, and you saw that lineup really take off as Megan Johnson hit in the 7-hole. Gracie Arnold was the designated player in the 8-hole. Anna's always in that 9. 1 through 6 has been the same, and that lineup really took off last week.
Well, you brought it up, and I want to say Megan Johnson, wow. What I've seen her the last couple of years, she seemed to me a very shy, a very timid person, and
she is.
But that day, I saw a different Megan than I've ever seen, and she was determined. And I'm so glad for her that she got that grand slam, that she worked so hard hitting that ball all day.
Yeah, and she's really been working hard all throughout the year. Everybody knew she could play defense. That she left field was it was kind of her spot to win, and she didn't really do that until really about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So kind of when we come back from Chattanooga, for some reason, everything clicked, and she has been smoking the ball ever since, and everything she hits is hard. Even her outs are hit hard.
And that's it. That's all I want to do is see here. Keep swinging hard, not for the fence, but keep swinging hard. And the whole team, the biggest thing is you got to score early, and then you got to play good defense, and the girls are going to be fine.
Yeah, and, defensively, you take away the first 4 games, they have played really well. And he's also found, defensively, when Carly's in the circle, that was the one thing that he worried about the whole time was who is he going to play at first. Well, not saying it because she's mine, but Lexi has really stepped up. Sarah Beth did a really good job at first base, and you didn't lose anything defensively having them there. And then Tuesday he found something, letting Gracie Arnold hit for Lexi and let her play first. So you had the defense, but you also had the offense, and they scored 19 runs.
Yeah, and, I think they're going to continue on with doing that because here's the thing. One person on that team can be in a slump, and the rest are going to pick them up. So, and I hope that doesn't happen. I know Coach has them prepared as best he possibly can, but nowadays these girls have to prepare themselves. So I think they're doing the whole job themselves.
Oh, yeah, and I talked to him today, and he was really worried about getting on the field today because he had such a great practice yesterday. He said, I could never in a million years duplicate the practice we had yesterday. He said, Coach Owens even asked him, said, have you been microwaving these softballs because they were flying out left and right? Everybody was hitting them out. Kenzie Jones hit one on top of the hitting facility that I don't know that anybody's he said he doesn't know that anybody's hit one that far.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I'm just excited to see him play. I'm glad to be back with you and Chris on the radio because it's so exciting to watch these girls. The hard work and the dreams and everything they put into it for these 4 years and 3 years. It's just like here, Coach. You're looking at all these football players their dreams are to play high school one day, just like your daughters was and everybody else. That's what the whole idea is. And so they're reaping the rewards.
Yeah, without a doubt. And it's such a pleasure to see, all these young ladies playing together, how they pull for each other. And, it's huge that you're in the dugout and they're up on Callaway, and there's starters that are going, hey, will you give such and such let somebody come in and hit for me. And you just see right there how they, how they are towards each other.
Well, Coach Luke's just simple. You're either on the bus or you're not on the bus.
That's right.
And that's how he wants you to be on his team or not on his team. So it's as plain as day as that.
All right, so Lady Jacket softball tomorrow, 5 o'clock, live from Rockmart High School. Robert, myself, Chris Wolf, we will have all the action, a doubleheader tomorrow. But now we've got to finish up this middle school championship game as Jose Alegria kicks off, and he kicks it to number 22, Dontavius Harris, and he breaks the tackle at the 35, crosses the 50, over the 45, and then tackled out of bounds by Rockmart at the Rockmart 35-yard line. So a good return by Harris to open up the second half.
J.J. Stotts wouldn't have been there. He would have been gone. So nice
and I guess we've got a running clock in the second half. It's 37-6 as we kick off, and we've already burned 35 seconds.
Wow.
All right. So Rockmart didn't get set, but then they come in. The handoff to Neal, and he's hitting the backfield by J.J. Stocks, and that's a 3-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd and 13 all the way or back to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, they broke that up pretty quick. They just got in there and knocked him out.
Our defensive line didn't even get set. So 8-minute quarters here in middle school ball, and if we've got 8-minute quarters and a running clock in this second half, Brian, you might get a nap before you even get to go to bed.
That'd be great for Brian.
All right. Johnson's the quarterback, and he drops back to pass, and he hits Martinez as it was almost broken up, and Martinez gets in, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 1-yard line as the defensive back got a hand on it and deflected it, but Martinez still caught it and runs it all the way down to the 1, and Cedartown's got it 1st and goal.
I think we've seen that play 3 times now, so I think I'd be stopping that.
Yeah, our defensive back on this side, has to watch that wide receiver because that's twice we've hit him. So it's 1st and goal, and they are inside the 1 at about the half-yard line.
Inches.
So T.J. Hutchins, Bobby High, and Austin Dean's the defensive line as
quarterback sneak right here.
Isaiah Johnson under center, and it is a quarterback sneak. They push him in, and it's going to be a Cedartown touchdown, and it's just like that. It's 37-12, a good kickoff return, a long pass play, and then a quarterback sneak, and they're in the end zone with 5:40 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's the way to start it. It's a running clock, so it's definitely hurting them. But we just got to run our offense here after we get it back.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, Shane can probably help us out on that. Now it's under 30, so does the clock still run? So now we're going to go to a basic clock as that kick is blocked as Cedartown tries the extra point, and our defensive line just gets in so quick, and he blocks that, and so now it's 37-12, 5:40 to go in the third quarter, and now we will not have a running clock until we get back up by over 30, right, Shane? So there we go. We're going to take 30 seconds as Cedartown is going to kick off to Rockmart, and we'll be right back.
Get your bronze on. Visit Totally Bronze Tanning Salon at 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart to get that beautiful bronze look. Totally Bronze Tanning Salon has a very clean and cool facility with a safe, well-lit parking area. For a quick tan, they have sunless spray tanning. Call them today at 770-684-3003 for an appointment or go by 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
Oh, yeah, it's coming.
All right, back at Hilburn Field, 5:40 to go third quarter. We just started the second half as Cedartown took the kickoff about 30 yards down to the Rockmart 35, and I'm sure we'll see another onside kick here by Cedartown attempt as they tried it earlier, and Zion McCrary gathered it in before it went 10 yards. So this kick is dribbled and got, as Jake Bailey's right in the middle, he catches that high hop, and Rockmart's going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. So now it's 37-12, no running clock because it's under 30-point lead.
Right, but what I like about Jake Bailey right there, he could have tried to run with the ball, but it's smart to just go ahead and get down and start where you're at.
Well, and you know, he could take off. He's got enough speed to do that and enough quickness there. But if just that one hit and you got a turnover, and now you're giving the ball right back to Cedartown after they just went down and scored.
Yeah, we're great field position right now too. So I mean, you know, we're okay.
All right, J.D. Davis at quarterback. Brent Washington's the running back. Looks like Javion Watley and Xavier Williams are the running backs. And handoff to Washington, and he bowls over a guy right at midfield. He gains 3, 2nd down, and Cedartown has really done a good job since the first quarter of whenever we cut it up in that hole, there's someone right there to meet us.
Yeah, and now we just got to go ahead and run this way. We're running the short side of the field a lot, which, hey,
well,
it's been working.
Yeah, but if you look, that's where you've got T.J. Hutchins and Bobby High, those two big bodies on that left side of the line. And so we're right at the 50. It's 2nd and 7. Brent Washington, they hands it to him again, and he's met in the hole, but he breaks the tackle, and he gets across the 45 down to the 44-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd and 1. And a good hard running by Brent Washington.
Yeah, he just kept like a pinball, bouncing off things and kept going forward. He kept going downhill. He didn't go side to side. That's what you're supposed to do.
All right, so 3rd and 1. Rockmart has it at the 44. And, Robert, you know you're going to go for it on 4th down. You got J.J. Stocks split out wide left. This could be a good time to kind of take a shot.
Yeah, that's true.
Washington, they hand it to him, and there's a false start on Rockmart before the snap, so that's going to be 5 yards, and now it's going to be 3rd and 6.
There went the good chance.
Yep. So they were going to hand it off to Washington. He would have had the 1st down easily, but now we're going to have to pick up 6. So still a bit of a drizzle coming down here at Hilburn Field. And, Robert, I want to thank the Rockmart Recreation Department for allowing the middle school to come to your field, and beautiful field still. It's got that nice black R outlined in white at midfield. And, you know,
Lamar Watley did that black for us, but Jeff Hulsey, he loves to show off our facilities that we have here, and he wants to help out all the school systems and all these kids he can. So he's pretty big in athletics. And once again, right. Recreation director.
3rd and 6. J.D. Davis takes the snap. He faked a handoff to really nobody, and the defensive end was crashing in on him. He went to the left side, and he gains about 5 yards, and it's going to be 4th and 2 as we're right at the 45. We're on the Cedartown side of the field, so it's the Cedartown 45, and it's 4th and 2. So we'll see what Brandon Haywood dials up right here. As you may see...
quarterback sneak right over the middle.
I'm going to say quarterback power to the right side. You got Bobby High, Brent Washington, and Nazir Turner as JD's going to follow them. He gets hit at the 45. He spins, and he gets knocked forward to the 40, and he picks up 5 yards, and that's a Rockmart Yellow Jacket 1st down.
Yeah, and it's a Clayburst Boutique 1st down, 1705 Nathan Dean Park bypass.
Yeah, they're going to say he was down at the 41, but it's still enough for a 1st down and a new set of downs for Rockmart. Good hard running by J.D. Davis, and I still think there's some room to the outside instead of cutting it up, as you've got those two big bodies in Brent Washington and Bobby High out there blocking for you.
But the good thing right now, Jeff, is the clock is running.
That's right. We're down to 2:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. Rockmart leads 37-12. The handoff to Xavier Williams, and he cuts it up, and he's drugged down
almost gone
by number 4. That's Escobar, as he almost was gone. He picks up 5, and it's down to the 36. Yeah, if he could have broke that tackle, he had nothing but green grass in front.
2 minutes almost. This clock is just going along with that train.
That's right. All right, J.J. Stocks is going to come wide right now as we got Xavier Williams and Nazir Turner. He hands off to Washington, cuts up the middle. He's going to have a first down. He cuts out to the right. Good block by Stocks, and he's going to score. Brent Washington, 36 yards for a Rockmart Yellow Jacket touchdown.
That was a touchdown by McNabb. Tire and wheel touchdown, destination in zone. For the Yellow Jackets, reach your destination safely with quality emission tires and McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Avenue. Go see Mac.
All right, Jose Alegria in to attempt the extra point. 1:47 to go in the third quarter. That kick is up, and it's no good. So it's 43-12. So Rockmart leads by 31. So, Shane, we can go back to that running clock, right? 1:47 to go in the third quarter. So after the kickoff, this third quarter will come to an end pretty quickly. All right, Brian, 30 seconds, and we'll be back for kickoff.
What kind of cake will they serve at your retirement party? Chocolate? Red velvet? Well, go ahead and call the bakery, because whether you plan to retire in 15 years or 50, a State Farm agent can help you take charge of your retirement and help make it seem like, well,
a piece of cake.
Sherman Ross State Farm Insurance, 122 East Elm Street in Rockmart. Call 770-684-3500. Email him at sherman@shermanross.net. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Neither State Farm nor its agents provide tax, legal, or investment advice. Consult your own advisor regarding your particular circumstances.
All right, back at Hilburn Field as Jose Alegria kicks off, and it is caught by, let's see, that's number 8, number 9, Tristan Anderson.
18, I thought.
And who knows? It's somebody down there for Cedartown. So, and he is tackled immediately at the Cedartown 35. So now the clock's running, 1:20 to go. So, no flag on this play. 1:15 to go. Now Isaiah Johnson, since they have changed quarterbacks from Beasley to Johnson, they've put 2 touchdown drives together. Yep. All right, Johnson at quarterback, and he's going to drop back to pass, and that pass is intended for Neal over in the left flat, and I think it was deflected by Bobby High as he put some pressure on him, and that pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Cedartown.
Once again, they were trying to get it out wide quickly to the left so they could take off running with it. But, no flag thrown there. So
Robert's reading our ass today. So
yeah.
We haven't seen a flag in quite a while, though.
Doesn't seem like it, but
yeah. All right, Johnson under center. He takes a snap, pitches to Neal, going right, and he gets hemmed up there. Jake Bailey's in on the tackle, and that's actually going to be for a 1-yard loss back to the 34, so 3rd and 11 now for Cedartown, and this is going to run out the clock in the third quarter in this middle school championship game. Cross-county rivals Rockmart and Cedartown as Rockmart leads 43-12. We'll take 60 seconds and be right back.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
At Century Bank of Georgia's Rockmart office, you'll find the reassuring blend of responsive, personal service with a wide array of accounts, technologies, loans, and more. And you'll find each delivered by a bank professional whose goal is to exceed your expectations of what a bank can be. We invite you to discover all we are today. Your local choice for community banking. Go Jackets. Century Bank of Georgia, Rockmart. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, so the referee just said the clock's going to be nonstop once he starts it. So
yep, unless he stops it. So
that's right.
He was yelling at Shane that time. That's what we've been doing. So I thought he was in the game, but all right. Fourth quarter. 8-minute quarters here. 43-12, Rockmart leads. Cedartown has the ball, 3rd and 10 from its own 35 to open up the fourth quarter.
Let's see what they got in store here.
All right, Johnson's in the shotgun. Escoval's next to him, and Johnson drops back to pass. He's hit as he throws, and that pass is overthrown, intended for Johnny Logan. Good coverage on the play by J.D. Davis, and it's going to be 4th and 10, Cedartown.
Looks like they were going for a pass interference. They didn't get the call because there was none.
Yeah, I think that's what the Cedartown coaches may be hollering for right now is, we got one to keep a drive alive, and we got down to the 10 and then punched it in right before half.
Yeah, they're shooting for that, so hopefully we don't do that.
So, all right, 4th and 10. Johnson in the shotgun. Escoval's next to him. 3 wide to the right as you've got Neal, Watley, and there's a short pass right over the middle. Intercepted by Jake Bailey at the 40. He's going down the right side. He outruns Escoval. He's outrunning Johnson, and he's going to score! And that's an interception return, 42 yards for Jake Bailey.
That's going to be a McNabb Tire and Wheel touchdown, destination end zone for the Jackets. Reach your destination safely with quality emission and tires from McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Avenue.
Yeah, and Robert, we talked about that early. 2 things you don't want to do throwing the ball down the middle of the field is throw it late and throw it high. And he definitely threw that one high right into the arms of Jake Bailey.
And there was no cotton splinter flag on the play, so nobody got caught being naughty on that list. So Santa's watching and didn't see no flag, so good job, guys.
Yeah, I think Coach Haywood has checked it twice. Jose Alegria with the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and it is good. And we've got timeout on the field as Rockmart now leads 51-12. So that's had to be. It landed on top of the building. All right, 6:12 to go in the fourth quarter. 51-12. Rockmart now leads. And what a great return by Jake Bailey. He outran 2 to the corner.
Yeah, he didn't want to get tackled. I don't know either. He was gone.
Yeah, he saw all that wide open grass on the far side of the field away from us as Rockmart in this fourth quarter going from right to left as Jose Alegria is going to kick off. Deep to receive is Tristan Anderson, and he's been kicking it kind of short, probably around the 35, 40-yard line.
But on purpose.
Yeah, but we've been getting there quick. Another high kick taken by Johnny Logan. Wow, he gets smacked right at and that looked like number 8, Xavier Williams, as he put a helmet right in his chest and drove him to the ground at the 40-yard line.
That's a good job holding on to that ball because I'd have gave it up. Wow.
All right, 5:50 to go before the end of the game. Rockmart in control. They've been in control since the opening drive.
Yeah, they really haven't had to look back. We've made a couple mistakes, but, when you got 51 points, you can afford to make a few mistakes.
So 51-12 as, let's see, Cedartown runs a offensive lineman on late. As now looks like Taji Neal. Nope, Johnson's the quarterback under center. Hands off to Neal. He comes to the right and crosses the 40, gets hit at the 45 by Jake Bailey, and looking Justin Stokes in on the tackle, but not before he gains 6 to the 46. 2nd and 4 for Cedartown.
Yeah, he came with a head of steam going this way, but he had about 3 or 4 Jackets there waiting on him.
All right, 3 defensive linemen, and T.J. Hutchins, Bobby High, and Justin Stokes are there. J.J. Stocks on this side. They hand it. T.J. Hutchins just blows right through the line as Johnson handed it to Escoval, and he gets caught behind the line for a 1-yard loss.
Good job by the Yellow Jackets, just getting in there as soon as the ball snapped and shutting them down.
Now it's going to be 3rd and 5 for Cedartown as they are on their side of the field moving left to right. They're at the 45-yard line. Johnson gets the play from the side. They huddle up. We're down to 4 minutes to go in the game. as Dontavius Harris is the running back. A pitch to Harris. He cuts up, and, he gets smacked by T.J. Hutchins, and he breaks the tackle as he got hit 3 yards deep in the backfield and just barely made it back to the line of scrimmage at the 45.
Yeah, that was a nice little hit there by Hudson. He's going to go take a break here for a minute, but nice side swipe.
So Stokes comes in for Hutchins. Austin Deems came in for Stokes the previous play. Bobby High is going to slide over to nose tackle, and it's 4th and 5. Johnson under center. He drops back to pass. Here comes the blitz, and he throws it out in the flat, and that play is going to lose 3 yards as Bobby High finishes him up. But Brent Washington was right there to hit him first as the pass from Johnson was complete to Taji Neal, and they're going to turn the ball over on downs back to Rockmart. We're under 3 minutes to go, and Rockmart has it 1st and 10 from the Cedartown 43.
Yeah, so I think what you see here, no more passing. I think you're going to see a lot of running and let that clock run out. It's about 3 plays, and that should all be what it should take.
Yeah, and at this point, you're under 3 minutes. You may just you may see your 8th graders in here and just let them finish this game out. And Rockmart's going to win a football middle school region championship.
And a great job. They had a great year, undefeated, and some of these boys we'll see next year.
Jake Bailey's in at quarterback. As Jake is going to hand to Nazir Turner, he goes around the right end, hitting the backfield. He breaks the tackle at the 45, and then Esquivel grabs him as if he could have got away from that, he had this whole left side wide open, but that play is going to lose 2 back to the 45. And we're going to get a timeout as all the 8th graders are on the field, and Brandon Haywood is going to call timeout, and the 8th graders are going to go out with 1:51 to go in the game, and now the younger kids are going to come in and finish this game off.
Yeah, just a great feeling for these young men, working so hard to not only be undefeated, but win a championship. So and you hate it for Cedartown because somebody has to lose, but, Rockmart has played very well this year.
All right, so not all the 8th graders have gone out, but so you got actually what he's doing is he's subbing them one at a time. So Timothy Garrett just went out. T.J. Hutchins is on the side. Javion Watley, J.D. Davis, looks like Brent Washington. Justin Stokes is on that sideline. So a great year for these 8th graders as they go. They're going to end up 9-0 with a middle school region championship. And, Robert, you can say what you want about middle school championships, but it really does mean something.
It does. I mean, why would you have them? So, I mean, they've worked very hard. And, I think the last year in baseball, you're going to try to get one in baseball this year, aren't you?
I'm going to try. And with the group I've got a pretty good chance as we hand it off to Anson High. Jake Bailey takes the snap, hands it off to Anson, and he loses 5 yards back to midfield, actually. And it's going to be 3rd down and long. So we're right at midfield. It's going to be 3rd and 17, and we're just trying to run the clock out. We're down to 1:20 to go in the game. So basically 2 plays left.
Right.
So we got this 3rd down play as we're going to let the
throw the ball to the left. Come on, throw the ball to the left. I got 4'2" against 4'2". Come on.
All right, Jake Bailey's at quarterback, takes the snap, hands it off to Anson High as he's coming this way, and he gets tackled. Actually, that wasn't Anson. That was Malachi Jones as that little 8th grader got a chance to come in, and he got hit hard behind the line of scrimmage, and that's a 1-yard loss, and it's 4th down. We're down to 45 seconds. So one more play for Rockmart. Cedartown will have 1-0 by the way play, very possibly.
But he got up real quick, though. He's a little trooper, man.
Yeah, he's a tough little guy. Oh, the water cooler's ready. You got all the 8th graders. They got the water cooler. Brandon Haywood, you better look out.
I won't have to worry about emptying that tonight, thank goodness.
So you'll have a puddle at the 45-yard line. All right, one more, down to 15 seconds. Jake Bailey under center as Nazir Turner. Jake fakes it to Nazir. He takes it, and he's across the 50.
He's gone.
He's at the 40 and gets taken down at the 38-yard line, but time runs out, and the cooler has been emptied on Coach Brandon Haywood as Rockmart defeats Cedartown 51-12 in this middle school championship game, and Coach Barry Williams is coming out with the trophies for both teams.
It was an exciting game for Rockmart. Cedartown just had a rough go of it today. They've got a very good team, but Rockmart was just too strong with running the ball, and they couldn't stop them.
Well, it shows you that Cedartown only 2 losses on the year, back-to-back losses to Rockmart, 41-0 at Cedartown, 51-12 here. But just getting to the championship game shows you Cedartown has some talent coming up as well as Rockmart, the Rockmart Yellow Jackets.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, they're a good little team. You cannot let the score fool you. They're better than that.
So Brandon Haywood is getting his team together as they are gathering around the 30-yard line. Coach Barry Williams is with Miss Connie Fields down there, and they're going to present the trophies to the two teams. And but just a great game for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets as they took the opening kick, went down, scored the first touchdown. And I'll tell you, the kicking game looks like it's in pretty good shape too. As I think Jose's in the 8th grade.
It does.
And so when in 2 years, when Cooper's gone on to whatever sport he wants to play, baseball or kicking football, who knows? Then it could be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, but competition is always good. So next year you're going to have him going up there competing against Cooper. And Cooper, he's been working very hard from this year to last year.
Oh, without a doubt. And, so many kickoffs going into the end zone. But, we'll leave that to David and Michael and Mark to talk about that Friday night.
Right.
So the middle school football championship game has been completed. We want to thank all of our sponsors. Thank you, Brian, for sticking around. You thought you had an off day with no softball, but a little bit of rain didn't deter the football teams from coming out and playing.
Yeah, so.
All right, Robert, this is our All-Star Motors post-game show as Rockmart has just received the trophy from Coach Barry Williams for the middle school region championship as they finished runner-up to Cedartown last year. So a little bit of a revenge for Rockmart. And, the future's bright for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets.
Most definitely. So we're going to leave it at that, and glad we could be here today.
That's right. Remember, tomorrow at 5 o'clock, your Lady Jackets softball team, the second round of the state playoffs, take on the Lady Falcons of East Lawrence. 5 o'clock, myself, Robert, Chris Wolf, we'll bring you all the action. We got a doubleheader, so make sure you stay with us. 4:45. That was going to be way too exact.
Yeah.
4:45 will be our All-Star Motors pregame show with Coach Steve Luke. You'll hear his interview. And then about 20 minutes after Game 1, we'll get ready for Game 2. And hopefully the Lady Jackets, they win this one, they move on to Columbus.
That's right. So we'll see you tomorrow.
All right. For Robert Torline, I'm Jeff Sharp. Brian McDowell back at the studio. Our time is up. We thank you for yours.
You've been listening to exclusive coverage of Rockmart football on WZOT 101.9 Hometown Radio. Presented by
the Nathan Dean Agency, Armor Realty, Fast Track Car Wash, John Purser Allstate, 101 Church, Michael Tenney Main Street Realty, Dean Presley Flooring, Haskell Lawn Care Service, Floyd Medical, Brad Graham and Taylor Transport,